But in 3, our product line is just so exceptional compared to any other vitamin supplement or cosmetic or like skincare line. So that's my 3 things.
Yeah, and going back to the pay plan is so much simple. Try to understand the Mary Kay plan. Tell the
Oh,
person,
yes,
okay,
that
explain
too.
me. It's very quick. How do you, Melissa, when you see our pay plan, nobody
Oh
can
my
beat us out.
gosh.
I don't know, you saw my presentation on Tuesday, and it's recorded, by the way. I am going straight saying, and I challenge anybody to show me a plan that's simpler. Mary Kay,
Yes,
how do you? I said to a person, how do you make $500,000 a year? By the way,
it's
nobody in Mary Kay is making $1 million a year. Nobody, zero, right now.
uh-uh.
That
Right,
shows you that the limitations of the plan. They pay less than 30% to the field. We pay over 50%. Come on.
right. Like the trips too. I mean, you couldn't win a trip until until your team did $650,000 as a team, no trip, or a national sales director. Here, everybody's winning trips. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter, and everybody can win the trip. So that was big, but it would take me 30 people. They've changed a few things throughout the years, but when I first started, it was like 30 people I had to have on my team, like 30 different lines or whatever legs to become a director.
Mhm.
And then we got paid a few more percentage on the group. And then it would take like you'd find one leader out of every 25 to 30 people that we would personally enroll. And then we had to have 20 teams doing like a half a mil. Like they had to do like a half a million within 6 months before you could become a national sales director. And although they have changed some things throughout these years, now the company decides. There's not even any rules saying, oh, you could have 100 directors. These are teams of 30, 40, 50, over 100, maybe sometimes 300 or 400 people per team to become a national, but the company has to just decide if you're good enough. And it's just like, I hate that. That's
Yeah.
not good.
That,
Sorry.
now you
Don't
said,
get me started on the
okay, but you
benefits,
said
but it
something
was
very
a
important.
great training. It was great training. I don't want to disparage Mary Kay at all because I learned so much about
It's
how to do this business.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
done.
another plan, and it's like Amway. Amway was the one that opened the field to network marketing. However, the pay plan is so similar to Mary Kay. Now, you said that you need about 30 directors, but for every 20 people, 30 people, you find one director. That's
Right.
basically what it is. That means that you multiply that 20 by 30. You need 600 people or personal sponsor. 600 legs. Anybody
I
knows
love
how
your
many legs are we
numbers.
building here?
2.
Two. It's so clear. And then binaries, they are not all the same. I don't know who I was having a big conversation last night about binaries. Ours is an open binary. I'm going to share my screen and go really quick, showing why I'm super excited about this plan. And I say so many times, I have so many recordings that if after watching me at least 10 times, if you still don't know the difference, holy cow, you have to watch it 10 more times. Literally. Because
Oh,
this is
George, talk
that.
about the breakaway because see, nobody ever breaks away. Like, that
No,
was
that's what I'm
another
gonna
huge
mention.
thing.
Yeah, that's gonna I'm gonna go right now and sharing. Let me see. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, let me go to the video for a second. All right. Okay, yeah, perfect. It's right there. All right. First of all, we have the fast money, and I'm gonna put fast money, and it's really fast money. The first one is retail sales. You get paid 25% in 24 hours. You share a link and you get paid the next day. The only time that doesn't work is if the next day happen to be a holiday or Saturday and Sunday because there are no banks. But eventually it's going to be every day because the technology is changing all that. But right now, 25%. 25%. In other words, you sell an example, you sell $100, you get $25. You sell I don't know, $1,000 in a month, you're getting $250. And this is paid again, is right away as soon as you do a sale. Very simple. The second one is the PAB. PAB is the product introduction bonus. These are just packages. When somebody says, this is just with customers, this part, customers. And the PAB is simple. When somebody come in and they say they want to make money like us, and say, I want to make some money. They come, and every time they buy a package PAB, they pay you between $25 to $375 or more. The reason I say more because they buy more products in the first order, that it could be more. But that's why I put it as an example. And these get paid weekly. Now, about I'm gonna go because this is so important. On the retail side, there's something really cool that many people don't see yet. In retail, customers don't build the business. They get a position on the tree, but they don't build the business. They cannot get commission because for that they have to fill 1099, all the stuff when they in their back office, and that's when they decide to become a brand ambassador. But as a retail, however, every time they refer somebody, they get a $10 certificate that they can use to buy something else. But this is interesting. This is your customer. This is you. And this is your customer. Customer, I'm going to put Sigu. Customer, customer. This customer, you get 25% next day. Now, this customer refer somebody. They get a $10 certificate themselves. And this is customer, another customer. Where the 25% goes? To us. The same, if this customer does the same, this customer refer this one, they get their $10 certificate. And the 25%, where it goes? To us. Unlimited levels, unlimited. Oh, well, I cannot even write unlimited anymore. I get so excited. I'm going to put it unlimited levels of referrals. That means that this is referring this one, this is referring this one, this guy referred this referred this, and that 25% retail goes to us. America has that? No. Most companies don't have that. There are a couple of exceptions I know of, but most companies do not have this part. And you get paid next day. That is even more exceptions. There are even less companies that pay you daily. Okay. We'll talk about the fast money already. Let's go to the next one. All right. Team bonus. Team bonus. And this is the residual side. Residual. Residual means after you have a team, you're building two legs. This is you. And then you're building two legs. And then it's only two legs. Again, different from America or most team. I don't want to use the name America. Of most companies, Unilever, breakaways, etc. You have to go wide. But it's much easier to work everybody in two legs because you are using leverage. Every person that you sponsor and this sponsor is going in those two legs. Let's suppose that the L1s are people that you sponsor. L2, the one that the L1 sponsor. L3, the one that L2 sponsor. By the way, you want to sponsor another L1? This could be an L1. Why create leverage? Because all these people about get benefit with that volume. That doesn't happen in most companies. But this goes even beyond that. Let's go up your upline. This is your sponsor. Sponsor is building two legs too. One of the legs happen to be you. He or she has another leg that's building. Guess what? He or she can put people under you. They call it spillover. I'm going to call it spillover. S-L-1. S1, let's call it, spillover. And the volume help everybody here, including him or her, obviously. You see, that this is really cool. Now we get paid on cycles. What is a cycle? A cycle is when we get 600 points in one side, 300 in the other one. These are banks, by the way. We created two banks, left bank and right bank, left bank and right bank. 600 is a total of 900. We get paid between $35 and $45. That means if we have one cycle, oops, you get 35 to 45. You get, I don't know, 10 cycles, and this is paid weekly, by the way. You get paid 350 to 450. The difference between $45 and $35 is when you have 10 people at your personal sponsor that are active, guess what? You're getting paid $45 for each cycle. That's the main difference. But 10 cycles, you get paid 100 cycles. That means between $3,500 and $4,400 a week. How do you make cycles? All the people that is under you put in volume. The volume, you never, let me write it down here in green. Never lose your volume as long as you're active. As long as you're in 60 CV in products ordering it. Never lose the volume. In other companies, at the end of the 30 days, okay, at the end of the 30 days, the volume disappears and you start from zero again. So cool. Here, never, ever lose the volume. Why is so cool? Because let's suppose that one of the legs become crazy and you have thousands of dollars in volume. That volume stays there until you eventually start catching up with the other leg. But this is a dream because now you're building only one leg. You're putting everybody in the leg that has the less volume. By the way, it could be either side. At the beginning, many times the legs flip back and forth fast. But then eventually one day, it could take months, it could take sometimes years. In the company I was before, I didn't have a power leg over totally taking the other one till my third or fourth year. They were going back and forth. And then 3 or 4 years, somebody came and floated, we took over. One leg took over. And then I just was building one leg. But this is the powerful thing of this pay plan. And we get paid up, never lose volume. We get paid up to $27,000 a week. That's part of, by the way, 1.4 million a year. We never lose people, never lose people, never lose anybody. This is important to nobody's going to pass you because in other pay plans, like Kimberly was saying, the person can pass you and never make any money on that person again. Plus, this is not looking on levels. You see, the computer is looking for volume. We don't have no levels. Kimberly was talking 2 or 3 levels in other company. Here, you don't have levels. So darn cool. And you can earn up to this amount of money. But as they say in the commercial, we have more. That's the matching. Matching bonus. The computer keeps track of everybody that you sponsor. This is you. All the L1s. And you can find it in the back office. Oh, I don't know what happened here. Let me erase this. Hey, wait, what the, okay. Okay, let me write it again. This is you. And then the computer is gonna keep track of every person that you sponsor, all your L1s. And all your L1s is one is here, and another one here, and another one here. And you can have tons of them. The cool thing that all of them are focusing only 2 legs, left or right. But you can have every person. Why keep track of that? Let's have the example of a real estate agent. I was doing a presentation yesterday to somebody that is in the real estate industry, and she right away said, whoa, it's like if you are a broker, this is the broker, and then you have a split commissions. For those of you that don't know the term, and in real estate, what it means is that they split the commission. The person sell a house and they split the commission with the broker, basically the guy that owns the office. And they have splits that go all the way from 60-40. That means 60% to who sell the property, 40% goes to the office, all the way to 90-10. That 90% goes to the broker, 10% goes. Well, here you get 30% matching. It's like if you have 70-30 in the L1. In other words, 70% supposedly goes to the person that is coming under you and 30% to you, but it's more than that because it's a matching. They don't take the 30% from the person. You can have tons of people, some of them don't make any money, some are making $200. Suddenly you could have a super leader, and let's suppose that this is a super leader, taking $10,000 a month. You sponsor that person. You get 30%, it's $3,000 or $3,000 a week. Let's put it a week, that's easier. Every week, because we get paid weekly. From one person. Somebody make $100, you make $30. For another person make $3,000, you get paid $900. Paid weekly, and this is all your personals. This is powerful and brilliant because make sure that you are working with your people to make money. We already make money, the regular commission that is basically other companies do on here, because all the cells go in these two levels. Ooh, it look messy. But anyway, all the cells are coming here in the left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, all the cells, and you're getting paid with the cycle. Here, you're getting paid on what people are earning. This is really brilliant. And doesn't stop there, because then remember the L1s are L1s too, that for you, let's suppose that they are here, as an L2, you get 15%. When somebody is making money, definitely has a lot of people making money that are your L2. Let's suppose that this person also has a bunch of people making money. Oh, by the way, this person may not be doing much, this one here, but somebody come underneath that goes bananas. You're making 15% matching on that person, even though you didn't sponsor that person. That's the L2. The L3 is the L2 sponsoring people, you get 10%. And then we have L4 through L7 that you get paid 5% on what they're earning. This is super, super powerful. The most exciting part, for example, in convention, we have I don't know the exact number, but we have close to 100 people that we have in the first, like 7, I don't remember the number, but we have a bunch of people coming to the convention that are L1, L2, and L3, because I want to make sure that all these people are making money. It's easier to work the first 3 levels because you're working with the people that you personally sponsor, the people that they sponsor, and the people that they sponsor. And then you help them to make money. And we have so many going to the convention that I was telling my wife when I was sharing the numbers, and I'm going to do it with a few people, that matching bonus is going to become a 7-figure a year, separate from the other bonus. This is so important to earn. It's a big difference. You are getting matching bonus. Most companies don't have matching bonus. Okay. Let's go back to the binary a second, because I'm going to see another difference. There are several binaries that are similar. They bring 2 people, and they bring people, and they bring people, and that was the company I was before. And there's another one, 2 people, and 2 people, and they say, well, there are other binaries. Yeah, but there are differences. For example, there's a binary that's really popular right now, that you say, well, you can get paid about the same, about $25,000 a month, up to $25,000, I think it's them. But there is a big difference. Their binary is based on ranks. Ours, no ranks require. You say, what the heck? The only rank that we need is to be a qualified by brand ambassador. That's to have 1% the right, 1% the right left. That means that people are coming like crazy, and a person, let's suppose that has somebody here, that has somebody here, that become a superstar, explode the volume. And this person has somebody here, and somebody here, and then somebody here has somebody here that explode the volume. That means that this is the left and right now. All these legs explode, all these legs explode. You can make up to 27,000 a week. And the only qualification is that you have to make sure that you have somebody active on the left, somebody active on the right. No rank base. This is the binary. These one are rank based because let's assume that they are, let's put a name, I don't know, copper. I don't know, I say copper. Copper rank. The maximum that you make can make is $500 a week. The next one is, let's call it bronze. The maximum that you can make is $1,000. Then you have to be silver. The maximum is $1,500 a week. Then you have to be a gold. The maximum then is $2,000. Then the next one is a ruby. The maximum is, by the way, these are made up, all those, they are very similar to other companies. You make $3,000 a week in the binary. Here, what is, you have to be just a brand ambassador qualified, QBA. That is when you have one on the left, one on the right that are active. Here you see you have to go to all these ranks in order to get paid the maximum that, let's suppose that you are called super diamond. I don't know. And that's when you get paid 25,000 a week. This is a specific company. This company seeks for real. I don't know the ranks, all the names are like that, but this is for real. You have to go through all this. And most binaries that are competition has some kind of blockage somewhere. Even the company I was before that they didn't have block, they already created a block that they didn't have before. And the limit maximum is 13.5, by the way, instead of 27,000, but they already create blocks at much lower level. One so far, and seems that they're going to create more. But anyway, here, no blocks. Ours in an open plan. Open, left, right. Show me another plan that does this. Plus the matching bonus. I just leave it there. Okay, let me get up because I can be super, keep getting excited, more excited, more excited, more excited, and I cannot get it now. What happened? I stopped broadcasting. Okay, all right. Now, any questions or comments? I know I sound so excited because it's the truth. Show me any other plan. Right now, it's the patches company going to the patches. First of all, there's a lot of hype around that product. And they have a binary. And it has very similar to what I just showed you. Plus, it's harder to get to the matching bonus. They have matching bonus, but it's only 3 levels. We have 7. Plus, at the same time, to qualify to matching bonus, and the few companies that have matching bonus, the qualification for the first step of matching bonus is higher than for us. For us, it's very simple. It's just one star that is very simple to get there. And you get the qualification on your personal. The other companies start much higher, much higher ranks. You need more volumes. Ours is darn simple. And I know today was a little different because I wanted, it's why I asked Kimber, because she has successful experience in another company. What the difference are. Oh, I see Carmen too. Hi, Carmen. Oh, but anyway.
George,
Yeah,
I agree with
Hi, Kelly, how are you?
Hi, good morning. I
Good
agree
morning.
with Kim. I don't need coffee when I listen to you. Yes, it's so simple and it's so easy to comprehend. I'm so excited.
Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations, because I know you brought some new people. Yeah.
Yes.
And you are really close to 3-star.
Yes, very
A
close.
little push.
Today.
Yes. Today is the day.
Thanks, George.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. But anyway, as you see, There is no comparison. It's one of the reasons it's so important to stay connected, or to see the recordings that we have, because the more you see it, the more you listen to it, the more you understand why we are different. Our products are not in trial, by the way, because our products are in the PDR. How many people have products in the PDR? Our product has third-party studies that have been published. How many companies have that? Published studies. Plus, we have the results. The products are not in trial. It's why I said in the presentation on Tuesday, we have amazing products. That's the base for the long term, for the short term too, but for the long term. And we are going to keep introducing amazing products. I can't wait for what we have. I wish they send us a sample to know better what we have coming up, but they have not sending us samples, those cheap people. Because I'm so curious. The thing is that many of us, a few of us that were in a meeting a while ago, kind of have an idea what could be, but they don't tell us. They keep us saying, oh. It's like when a new movie is coming, the sequel to some movie that you love or some series, and you can't wait to see what the heck is going to happen. But anyway, yeah, but I'm excited again. Any questions, by the way?